A buyback of $2.4 trillion worth of XRP has been announced by the Central Bank of Japan. This buyback is being carried out in conjunction with a number of the most prominent official financial organizations from across the world, including BlackRock and JP Morgan. All of this is taking place at a very crucial moment when the XRP buyback for a banking behemoth in Japan, which is estimated to be worth around $2.4 trillion, is about to take place. At the same time, BlackRock and JP Morgan are filing applications for 2 XRP exchange-traded funds, ETFs, and they have also started the process of buying back XRP. Additionally, there have been allegations that Elon Musk has made the decision to abandon the SWIFT system and instead replace it with RippleNet, which is a payment system that uses XRP as a backing for X transactions. With all of these factors coming together, the price of XRP will practically skyrocket from its present level of $2.14 to a level of over $35,000, which is a difference of approximately $10,000. In light of this, it can be deduced that everyone who possesses even a single XRP has the potential to become a multi-millionaire within the next 3 to 6 months. First things first, however, we have to make sure that every single individual who is viewing this video receives free XRP. As XRP is set to surge to anywhere between $10,000 and $35,000, merely 100 XRP may actually make you a multi-millionaire. Guys, this is a really exciting time. Because of this, we have formed a partnership with Uphold to provide each and every user who watches this video with the opportunity to acquire up to 100 XRP at no cost. Because you have been active on the Crypto Geek channel and have been viewing my videos, you are eligible to receive free money. This is because you are contributing to the channel. If you want to participate, all you need to do is give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel where you upload your presentations, share this video, and then join up for Uphold and provide my link in the description. In the event that you choose to engage in a transaction, you are free to do so. However, the main idea behind this is that if you join up for Uphold and subscribe to their newsletter, they will immediately grant you the opportunity to participate in a giveaway of 50,000 XRP, and you will also be eligible for a juicy offer bonus of up to $100 worth of free XRP. There is a transaction that you are required to complete there, so it will take you less than 5 minutes to do that task, so get it done. Now that we have those things out of the way, let's go straight into the video. The price of XRP has decreased by around 3% over the past 24 hours, but the volume has totally exploded by more than 72% during the same time period. On the other hand, this is going to change. As a result of the news that was literally just revealed a few minutes ago, the price of XRP is set to experience a rapid and dramatic increase. Without a doubt, the introduction of $605.39 trillion will take place within the next 12 to 24 hours. This outcome is guaranteed. In addition to this, the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, has just approved a measure that will replace the FedNow system with a more commercialized one. This new system will make use of blockchain technology and will make use of XRP to enable payments. This is due to the fact that XRP is cheaper, more efficient, and makes it possible to make payments much more quickly. And all of this is taking place with the assistance of RippleNet and the firm known as Ripple Labs. It is imperative that we do not overlook the events that are about to take place over the next 24 hours. The incorporation of $654 trillion worth of the global real estate market onto the XRP ledger, which represents the entrance of trillions of dollars. This is happening as a result of the real token, which will be released at an initial price of 0.001 XRP, will burn XRP with each transaction that is completed, and will assist the over $624 stories trillion-dollar global real estate market, all of which will take place on the XRP ledger. To add insult to injury, the actual coin will be accessible on all exchanges that are based on the XRP ledger. Every single XRP ledger exchange is included in this, and the distribution of actual tokens during Phase 1 will be restricted to a maximum supply of 100 million individuals. This is completely ridiculous. The most significant launches in the history of the XRP ledger, supported by a strong staff that is very tightly connected with RippleNet and the Ripple Labs firm. Allow me to show you a meeting that took place between Ripple Labs and the RealFi team. Guys, have a look at this as I show you the meeting. In addition, they made it very obvious in public that their team is pleased to have had conversations and meetings with Ripple's team during the creation of RealFi over the course of the past 2 years in order to explore the technical capabilities of the XRP ledger. By participating in these insightful conversations, RealFi was able to gain a more profound understanding of the XRP ledger and demonstrate how it is utilizing this powerful technology in a creative manner. RealFi has also made a public announcement that they have conducted extensive testing of the XRP ledger in order to ensure that they are able to transact and tokenize the over $654.39 trillion global real estate market and integrate it in a seamless manner into the RealFi ecosystem, which is being built on the XRP ledger. Additionally, RealFi has confirmed that the XRP ledger has officially passed testing and validated the testing, really extremely smooth. That is to say, it was not difficult to incorporate it into the XRP ledger environment. Furthermore, I am speculating that it was most likely carried out on their test network, namely the XRP ledger test network, with the purpose of confirming that transactions with high velocity and huge sums are possible and that a supply shock is rapidly approaching. On the other hand, the idea is that the transaction does not really cause the XRP ledger to crash, as has been the case in the past with Solana and all of the other chains. To make matters even more bizarre, if you go to payreafi.com and select on the real token option, you will see that a significant number of users have already placed orders in order to get the genuine XRP token. Consequently, this is a very bullish sign. The market attitude is insane, as seen by the large number of purchase orders. On the other hand, you are referring to the most significant releases on the XRP ledger that were carried out by a single team for the aim of carrying out utility payment transactions. Both the tokenization of real estate and the payment processor for real estate are going to be integrated into this. Onto the XRP ledger, something enormous, a market worth over $500 trillion, and to make matters even more bizarre, RealFi has even referenced them. They did mention that they are working with partners to facilitate the $500, $600, and even $1 trillion market onto the XRP ledger. This comes at a time when we just read that RealFi made a public announcement that the $634 trillion real estate market will be tokenized on the XRP ledger. I would not say that they directly mentioned RealFi, but they did mention that they are working with partners to facilitate the market. To all of you, this is not a coincidence. This is the reason why the genuine token will unquestionably be one that belongs to her. Some XRP analysts, and we are talking about people, top experts and analysts, who have hundreds of thousands of followers, literally speculated that many believe the real token could significantly move in price at launch, with some speculating that it jumped from $0, which is its launch price, to over $10 overnight. This is something that we are talking about, that will be in 12 hours. There is a possibility that there will be a significant supply shock, which might even result in the price rising above the $10 mark in a single day. Set your orders and get in while you still have the opportunity to attempt and capitalize on this situation. This is precisely what happened to XRP, and I am really optimistic about the launch. Personally, I am going to attempt to profit on some of these actual tokens by buying in early, since I believe that this is exactly what will happen. Millions of dollars were made by those individuals who were able to get in early and purchase the filthy pricing. They created absolutely generational riches. Bitcoin, for instance, went from being worth literally less than $1 to being worth $100,000 right now, and it has even surpassed $130,000. Just for a moment, picture something that is constructed on the ledgers of XRP. It is something that processes payments on a scale of 600 trillion, has a supply that is quite low, and it is collaborating with Ripple, which is the blockchain institution that handles the most payment processing in the whole cryptocurrency industry. I should also mention that I am not a financial advisor. Individuals are able to buy Bitcoin for $1, and as a consequence they made $100,000 per Bitcoin, and some even made more than that. This is not financial advice to show you zero study, but the notion here is that individuals purchased Bitcoin, and so if you are able to get in and capitalize after doing your homework, and you are ready to risk it, then obviously RealFi is the way you want to go, and you want to get into their native token, which is the actual token which is utilized for their infrastructure and their platform. RealFi is the way you want to go. This is the XRP ledger. To reiterate once more, I mean the XRP ledger as a whole is producing wealth that will be passed down from generation to generation. In addition, there are other tokens on the XRP ledger that are genuinely ones that are based on their inherent usefulness. These institutions have adopted them in large numbers. We also like to speak about the CTF token, which is the cryptocurrency trading fund. This is another one of our favorite topics. The crypto trading fund, which is a prominent XRP ledger project and platform, is in charge of its operation. In